Angles. Here you can see an angle. Look at this angle. We are going to name this angle. The two straight lines AO and OB meet at point O. Point O called the vertex. We can name the angle at the vertex as AOBO, BOA. The angle also labeled as x. So we can name the angle as x. There are two straight lines AB and AC. At the point A, you can see the vertex. Between AB and AC lines, you can see the angle x. Angles of a shape. Here you can see a triangle. There are three angles and they have colored. In red color, you can see the angle ACB or BCA, as well as we can call it as Z. In green color, you can see CAB angle, as well as we call it as BAC and angle X. Finally, in blue color, you can see CBA angle as well as ABC angle, as well as we can call it as Y. We are going to measure angles. To measure the angles, we should use a protractor. Here you can see a protractor. There are two scales, inner scale and outer scale. And also we can identify baseline as well as the origin. The outside scale is the outer scale, and also inner scale you can see on the protractor, as well as you can see zero edge and the center mark. Here we are going to measure the angle CBA. To measure the CBA angle, we have to use outer scale. From the 0, we can count the degrees, and also you can see there are 100 degrees are there. Here it is clear that how did we measure the angle CBA. We should use outer scale, as well as from the 0 we have to count degrees. Here there are two angles AOB and BOC. We have to measure them. Measure AOB angle and BOC angle. Here you can see two angles AOB and BOC. First we are going to measure AOB angle. To measure AOB, we have to use outer scale. According to the outer scale, there are 70 degrees. As well as now we have to measure BOC angle. To measure the BOC angle, we have to use inner scale. According to the inner scale, we can see there are 110 degrees in BOC angle. Now we are going to identify types of angle. There are three types of angles: right angles, acute angles, and obtuse angles. First, we are going to identify right angle. A right angle is 90 degrees. If you want to identify right angle, it is easy to identify. If they have 90 degrees, we call them as right angles. Okay, what are the acute angles? In this picture, you can see an acute angle. Angles smaller than 90 degrees are called as acute angles. What are the obtuse angles? Angles greater than 90 degrees but smaller than 180 degrees are called obtuse angles. Here you can see an obtuse angle. To identify right angles, acute angles, and obtuse angle, we don't need protractors. According to the size of the angles, we can identify their types. In this video, you have learned name angles, measure the angles, and types of angles. Thank you very much.